Hey everyone, Empress Vibrant here. Hope everybody is bliss. Yeah. um, this is going to be your reading for Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed your new moon in Taurus, where you was able to set your intentions, do your rituals, and just get straight with what your plan is for the future. Get straight in what your intentions are. So yes, all right, my lovelies, just to let you know that these messages are very general and it will not resonate with everybody. However, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. It's always lovely when I get my comments and likes also help. So, my lovely Sagittarius, the energy is. What's the overall energy for Sagittarius? This new moon energy. Oh, jeez. Number 20, forgiveness. The energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. Aries had this, I think. Yeah, forgiveness. The energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. Okay. So, what needs to be forgiven? What needs to be let go of? What are you not forgiving yourself for? What are you not forgiving others for? It's that kind of energy. So when we are going into our affirmations and when we're going into our intentions are to be kind to ourselves and to forgive ourselves for the times that we haven't possibly acted out of character, or forgive ourselves for not completing a task or being short with somebody, or someone being short with us. Maybe this is where we need to be forgiving of them and for their shortcomings as well. So let's look a bit more why this forgiveness energy is here. You have to be gentle with yourself, Sagittarius. Aries had this, so there's a lot of passion and a lot of drive and a lot of focus around you guys' energy. So possibly, like I said with Aries, when you're on the flip side of not feeling so great, you can go quite in to a dark space when you're not feeling great. I mean, you're not there for very long, but you know, just as how high and energetic you can be and get things done and be always focused on the task, when you're in the reverse of that energy, it can be quite a dark time and quite a dark place, you know. So definitely something to let go of and work through. And this new moon energy will definitely help with that. Definitely setting your intentions that I am forgiven, I am forgiving, and I am forgiven. I move for, all of my decisions are based on love, all of that kind of energy as well. Okay, so have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. So have faith in your dreams. So it seems like there are certain things that you're wanting to do, and maybe because you haven't put your best foot forward as yet, there is means to there's cause to beat yourself up, or cause to bury your head in the sand, or cause to, say some really unkind things about yourself. But the whole energy of this is for you to forgive yourself, let that go, let go of what wasn't started, and cultivate that now. What is it that you can do now to move your dreams from one state of being to the next? Especially for you guys where you're very, very business orientated and I want to say hustlers, but you guys are very good at flipping money. You're also good at collaborating, but you're also very good at working alone as well. So maybe there is something around collaborating with somebody and you haven't got round to that. Maybe there's a fear around dealing with people. You don't want to be let down. And maybe you might need to forgive other people for the fact that they've let you down in the past, and now maybe it's makes you feel like, do I really want to work with people? I've kind of want to step back. I've taken myself right away from people, and maybe you need to forgive the situation and forgive yourself for stepping back for so long, where some people will really, really notice that, oh, you don't even really check for us again, or I don't see you anymore. You don't really, call like you used to, or you don't really answer the phone. So it's all about forgiving yourself and forgiving the situation for not being as you had anticipated. However, just keep cultivating and keep working on your goals, and get into the stage where you feel comfortable to actually start collaborating again. For some of you, you've worked alone for a very long time, and I think even the notion of working with somebody else again, creates a lot of anxiety. And I think maybe that's another reason why you're beating yourself up. Why can't I just get things done? Why am I so worried? Why do I have to keep worrying about how people view me, what I have to offer, whether or not people can offer me anything? Just go with the flow is the energy that I'm getting here. And then we've got a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. So again, another fire energy. So we are going to come to head. It's going to come to a climax. It's going to come to a stage where things are just going to have to happen. So those communications that you've been putting off, some of the link up, some of the people who you haven't been seeing, maybe you're going to be able to see them, and it's going to come to head because some people are going to want to have conversations with you. Maybe you finally have to face that question of why have we not collaborated since, or why are we not working together on a project? We've got great minds and great ideas, and maybe it's coming to that climax where you have to say, look, I did have some misgivings about our working together, and I'm working through that on my own at the moment, and I'll check back in. Or it could just be a thing where, yeah, there's definitely somebody coming back, and it's going to come to a head where they come, and it comes to the climax of something where you are able then to finally close out this particular cycle. So be open to the fact that although you haven't seen or spoke to this person for a while, or they haven't been as forthcoming as you would like, I think things are going to become clear, and you're going to understand why they've been so closed off by this climax, this particular situation that is coming to a head. I'll find out a little bit more about what that is about. So there's an element of forgiveness going on here. Having faith in your dreams and knowing that something is going to come to a head. Something's going to come to the climax stage. Right, here we go. So we have 8 of Wands, fast communication. So like I said, someone coming in, having lots to say, maybe having too much to say too soon. Maybe you're not ready for all of this information, and it comes to a head. This is where this climax comes in, where they come in with all this information. Or maybe it's you. Maybe you now need to just forgive yourself, for holding back all this time and not saying anything, and holding this pain, this anxiety. And you finally let loose and have that communication, and it comes fast and hard, and it comes so that you're able to allow yourself to be free of that energy, and for those around you to be aware of what it is that they are doing, or how they are impacting on you, or how you're impacting on it. It works both ways, I can see. There's also travel involved in this as well. And when we're dealing with ones, this is again fire energy. So there's a lot of that. So maybe the communication that you're having is with fellow fire sign people. So we're talking about our Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with someone who's quite similar to your quite similar in nature to you. So it might come to a head. I think that's why there's a climax there, but there's also forgiveness here. So that we know that although the air will be cleared and things will be said, and there might be a little bit of hurt and upset, but then there is forgiveness here. So allow that to be your permission slip to speak what's on your mind, speak what's on your heart, and being open in this situation as well. And we've got the Chariot as well. And the Chariot speaks to us about willpower and the strength, knowing that you have more strength than you actually care to recognize sometimes. And as well, this is a very nurturing energy. We're talking about our Cancer nation. We're talking about that mothering energy, that willpower to make sure things get done. Making sure everyone is taken care of, making sure that you are taken care of. And there is that energy to keep going, keep pushing on through, regardless of all the noise, regardless of all the chaos that's in the background, regardless of all the situations that you are in and around, but you're choosing to step back. And I think sometimes that's where that guilt's coming from, that that some people want to discuss things with you, or they come to you for the counsel. But at this particular time, it's not the time for you to indulge them in this communication. And I think that's where sometimes there's a little bit of guilt comes in, but forgive yourself, because you're just giving yourself some time to rebuild your own energy, to fill up your own cup again. It's about filling your own cup so you've got enough to give. Let's find out what is being activated through all of this. What is being activated within Sagittarius, please? Being activated within Sagittarius, please. Being activated within Sagittarius, please. Being activated within Sagittarius. Thank you. So the first one we got is individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything that you do. So you are an individual. You do things the way that you do things, and it's because you want to do things in your own way and in your own time. And there's nothing wrong with that. And as long as you're moving from a state of love, you leave your unique stamp of love on everything that you do, the communication that you have, the support and willpower that you give to others, the energy that you put towards your dreams and your aspirations. There's a stamp of your uniqueness here. So you're going to continue being cultivated in the fact that you are unique and wonderfully made, and that in times of you needing to rest and rejuvenate and to take yourself away from things that are draining you, it's okay. Because once you're back on it, you're always there, putting your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Hence why people keep coming in and wanting that communication with you, okay? And then we have detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Say it one more time again. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. See there again. Forgive yourself for that, detaching yourself and moving yourself away. It's because you're moving away from the old ideas and the old patterns where you would sit down, take on board all of this energy and be drained and be zapped and not feel like you have any left to do the things that you want to do, and then feel bad and then your own energy is depleted, and then you need to be in a stage where you need to forgive yourself again for retreating for far too long, or not giving people the time that they really need, when realistically all you're doing is giving yourself a little bit of self-care and love. So that detachment energy is not bad at all. We are cultivating and we are learning. We are learning that we are beginning to get to a stage where we can be unbiased about what situations happen, and we are now looking at what is it that I'm learning from this situation. Why is this particular situation coming to me? And this is where detachments comes in as well. Yeah, because to be detached or be far away from something means that you're not affected by it emotionally, you know, or it doesn't affect you for very long, because you realize that it's here for a reason, you know. And then it's easier for you to forgive yourself, you know. So lastly, let's get some words of affirmation and words of encouragement for Sagittarius. So we have, look at this again. I love and support myself so I can love and support others. Amen. You've got to give from your saucer and not from your cup. You've got to love on yourself first. That is why you've been retreating, so that you can just deal with yourself, rejuvenate your own energy. So when they come again, you've got something to give. I erase the word should from my vocabulary. This will help you forgive. Take the should out of it. Oh, I should have answered the call. You know, I should have been there when I heard that cry for help, or when, you know, and sometimes it's not about that. Erase the word should, you know. Sometimes it's just about healing for yourself. And then once you have everything, like it says here, I love and support myself so I can love and support others. Can't give from an empty cup. So I am abundant in all areas of my life. That's right. Yes, you are. I am abundant in all areas of my life. Amen. So, my lovelies, forgiveness is key. Don't beat yourself up. Detachment is okay while you are healing and while you are looking after yourself as an individual. Okay? So, my darlings, we'll speak to each other again soon. Blessings.